Today in this video we are going to learn about multiplying fractions, and to start it off, in our first example we have 56 divided by 20 times 49 divided by 40. So first, as usual, we write our question in a proper mathematical format. So what we want to do is put 56 divided by 20 in proper fraction form times 49 divided by 40. And now, as you probably last watched in our previous video, we did how to add fractions with different denominators, and today we're doing multiplying fractions. And there's actually a difference. When adding fractions, you gotta make sure that both denominators are same, like 20 and 40 have to be the same. Either both have to be 20 or both have to be 40. But when multiplying fractions, we don't have to make both the denominators the same. So what we want to do is, we don't need to make the denominator same, and we could just straight away multiply both of the fractions at the same time. So here we don't do 20 times 2 or something. What we want to do is we do 56 times 49, 20 times 40. And here we could use our calculator instead of doing something else. So just put in your calculator. 56 times 49 is 2744 divided by, now we do 20 times 40, which is 800. Now remember, as last time I told you that we gotta make sure our fraction as our answer, this has to be simplified, and for that we check if anything can be reduced. So here in this case we can see that 2744 is divisible by 8, and 800 is divisible by 8 too. So do we use our calculator again? That is 343 divided by 100. So this is our final answer. If your teacher asks you to put it in decimal form, you could just put it as 3.43. Okay, so for our next example, now we're going to do another example which is the same thing, just for practice. So first, write in the proper mathematical format, and then we don't have to make the denominator same, so we can straight away start multiplying. So 4 times 7 is 28. 8 times 9, as we already know, 72. Now this is our answer, but we gotta make sure if it's simplified or not. So let's see. 28 is divisible by 4. Okay, so that is 7. And let's see, 72 is divisible by 4. As we already know, it is. So 7 divided by 18. That is our final answer. As we can see, 7 and 18 don't go further down anymore. So that is our final answer. And for the last one, now we're going to do example where we have a whole number instead of a fraction. So here in this case, most students probably start thinking that it's so hard and they can't do it, and it's probably some step they probably never learned about before, but it's actually not. So as usual, put in a proper mathematical format, 10 divided by 47 times 87. So now, as we already know, that any number, when it's written in a proper whole number, we always know that it's divisible by 1. And when we do that, any number divided by 1 is always itself. So we could put 87 divided by 1 here, because there is actually an invisible 1 there, but we just don't put it. Because why just put a 1 when we already know that there's no point in putting it, because we already know the answer will be the same number. So if we do 87 divided by 1, that's always 87. If we do 2 times 2 divided by 1, that's always 2. So if we do 100 divided by 1, it's always 100. So we could put a 1 there, so we could just put it there, because we already know there is, but we just don't put it from the start. So questions like these could try tricking you, but this is actually really easy. So now we just do normal math. 10 times 87, 870, divided by 47 times 1, which is 47. And now we can see that 870 and 47, they don't reduce anymore because they don't have a common factor which they could divide both into. So we could just check. So 870 divided by 3 is 290, but 47 divided by 3, that's a decimal number, which is 15.666. So we could try 2, we could try 4, 5, it's not gonna work. So for final answer, it's 870 divided by 47. If you want to put it in decimal form, we could do that too, which is 18.51. So in this video, we learned that multiplying and adding fractions are different things, and it's actually way easier to multiply fractions because it's just top, this is top, it's this number here times this number, and bottom number times the other bottom number. So it's actually pretty easy. Just put it in our calculator. Just make sure you don't forget the divisible sign here. So we always include it. We bring it back, and then get our answer and reduce it. And you can put it in decimal form if you want to. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching it. See you in the next one.